I had my whole identity wrapped around this worry pattern, or that it was just a program, and I had no idea I was running it in my field, and literally my whole identity was wrapped around it. It's really fascinating to have worked through it and now see the other side. I always wondered why I'm so like easily stressed, and I didn't really notice. I'm just keeping it like thoughts running in the back of my mind of, yeah, I was worried about so many things, and it doesn't really matter because our worries are always about the future. It's not about what is happening right now, but you already feel the fear because you're worried about something. And you don't really have to feel that. Well, if the what you're worried about comes actually happens in that moment, you want to figure it out in that moment. You don't need to figure it out in advance. And that's what I used to do. I always wanted to do it in advance. And yeah, I don't really need to do that. That was a lesson, let's say, I had to learn. And I had to work through a lot of fear because it actually is something that was already running for several generations in my family. I know this because I'm also like have some psychic abilities where I saw it coming from my grandmother, and also from someone more someone else more from an older generation, from what is this called? From like a great grandmother, grandfather. I don't know how to call that. Yeah. So it not only came from my grandmother, but also from another ancestor. And it's great to, if you work through your emotions and you can let them dissolve, it's like you're taking off a glass that was always gray. You always saw it through a gray filter. And now you're like, oh, the world isn't actually gray. That's how it feels to work through an emotion, and especially fear, because fear, I like to say, fear likes to tell you so many lies. I just love storytelling. Fear is a great storyteller. It's amazing at it. But it's just stories. It's not real. And I know, I kind of feel a lot of people will disagree. Well, if you're like thinking ahead of time, you're like prepared if something happens. Maybe, or maybe not. Because what is happening, you're using up I used up so much energy because I used to overthink everything, overanalyzing. I even thought I have something like ADHD, but just like in my mind. And it was just this pattern of, yeah, I'm just over analyzing everything because I'm worried. Like I had this worry pattern, and I worked through like by feeling into the emotions, and it is amazing to be on the other side.